رسول الكريم أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في القرآن المجيد إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله قال الله تعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون وقال تعالى يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجال كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا وقال تعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يؤتي الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وسيد المرسلين نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have blessing and salutation to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and all his companions, children, and all the righteous people who passed in the past, who are among us, who are going to come. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of them. And we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and praise be as a sustainer and controller of all affairs. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always keep us on the right guiding, inshallah. Ameen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wal tanzur nafsum ma qaddamat lighadin wa taqullah. Inna Allah khabirun bima ta'malun. So, more or less, mafhum is prepare for yourself what you sent forth before you. So, Allah understands all your affairs, whatever is going on. So, today, inshallah, we are still in the month of Rabi Awwal. So, I'm going to talk about the Rabi Awwal. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We need to talk about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, seerah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and in the same context, what was the message of Rasulullah? In the context of what's going on in our surrounding, we'll talk about that. We'll touch base on that one. Obviously, it's a huge topic. Time is short, but inshallah, I'll try to do the justice. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Fatiha, هو الذي أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على دين كله وكفى بالله شهيدا. Allah subhanahu more or less mafhum of this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has surely sent his messenger, Rasulullah. Allah sent his messenger with the guidance and the religion of the truth to make it prevail over all other religions. Allah suffices as a witness. So we know Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the characters of Rasulullah. We know this is the month of Rabi Awwal. This is the same month when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was given birth. He was born in the same month he died. But the most important thing is when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came into dunya and when he preaches about Islam based on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's guidance, what was his message? That's most important and critical. We debate on the things when he was born, when he died, when he went away, what he did, and this and that. We'll talk all of this thing. Alhamdulillah, all of things are great in nature. But most important is what we hold on to, what message he brought us. All the previous Anbiya, Karam, or Rasul, they came to certain communities. They were sent for certain communities and certain messages. Obviously, main theme was saying that submit to Allah, the Creator. But in the same context, the message was for the limited community or the audience. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks in all of the previous scriptures and all those, the messenger Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam coming of him, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's supposed to come, he's going to come, and he's going to conclude the message. So all the Anbiya who came, they always attest the previous Anbiya, and they said, yes, whatever that Nabi or this Rasul went through, they all were right, and this is the same message. It's a continuation. We are either Nabi or either Rasul or Prophet. That's how the message was. When it came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala beautifully said in Quran, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. I have sent Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam for whole mankind, for entire mankind. That's a great of a message from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So other Anbiya came for the communities, for certain aqwams, certain communities. But when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came, he came for the entire world, for anything which is known to us, which is not known to us. So his message via Rasulullah sallam, of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's message, Rasulullah sallam was very clear. He said he is going to conclude. And what he did exactly. He picked up the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when it started revelation, the Quran. He was saying the stories which is more or less in the previous scriptures of the different scrolls of different Nabi or Anbiyas. And he says, if the people of knowledge will resonate with you, they will align with you, they understand you are not there, you were not there, our forefathers were not even there. But when they hear these stories, they will align, they say, he's telling the truth. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who's going to give the hidayah for that. And who will get the hidayah then? In that context, we are one of the blessed ummah. All the aqwam, among all of these people, with the follower of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who are on the straight path, is one of the best of the ummah of Rasulullah, or best of the ummah among all of those ummah. So the Anbiya, the previous who came, and the one who believed in them at that time and stood fast based on that time of teaching. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because it's a gradual movement, it was a gradual understanding. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed them. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely grant them Jannah as well, inshallah. But when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Rasulullah, he said, no, after this period, there won't be any more Nabi or Anbiya come. So if anyone is harboring doubt in any way and shape and form, they want to just continue on some lineage or in a way that na'udhu some nabuwa in some shape and form, mohar or whatever is continue on, that's all absurd. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Quran Surah Al-Ahzab that he is a Khatamul Nabiyyin. After that they won't be. So this was the characteristic of Allah Rasulullah that whenever whoever he meets, people start loving him. They liked her, they were Muslim or not, they start at least liking him in a way. So they used to say, at least there are certain traits in Muhammad no one can deny. He always speaks the truth. He is more humble. He has more empathy, sympathy with all the human beings and as well as animals, plants, and all those. We have so many of the. So, like I said, this is a huge subject. Because of shortness of time, I'm not going to go in detail, but there are so many ahadith, so many stories where Rasulullah has, put his hand as like we call it hand of shafqat and all those like love and affection to the animals, to the plants, to this and that. So many of those. So his uswa hasna is one of the best of the examples among us. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Rasulullah, he said, I'm sending one of the best of the example among you. And then here's what was the message of Rasulullah? Even in time of trying times, whatever, he always says, stay positive. Stay positive. So once we stay positive, then negativity will go away from us. And when he left from this dunya, he has concluded the message of Quran with us. He left his Quran and his Sunnah with us. So we need to follow the Quran and the Sunnah. So Quran is not one of the books we leave on the shelf and never even touch, never read of those. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says Quran is the one which has been read again and again. Quran. Just keep doing, reciting, keep doing. So this is one of the things we need to establish, inshallah, habit. We should start our day with the Quran and end with the surahs as well. So there are, again, Surah Yasin, let's say, start that with that one. If as it comes, if you recite the Surah Yasin in the morning, that there's so much of blessing in that one. All your ma'amalat, whatever you are planning for that one, inshallah, Allah may make it easy on you. And one reading Surah Yasin in the morning is equal to 10 of Quran, completion of Quran. So there's so many merits of that one. When Rasulullah sent this al-Ta'limat, during his time also, as well, people used to oppose him. They were kuffar, mushrikeen, munafiqeen. They used to oppose him and they used to pass on derogatory and all those comments. But what was his message? Stay positive. We know the incidents of Ta'if, what happened in Ta'if. When he went there, they ridiculed him. They threw the stones on him. They sent the kids to go and throw stones on him. He was brutally, brutally, like he was in the blood and all those. But again, he did not make, but wow, like bad omens for them. They said, no, I'll be sent as Rahmatullah Alameen. Rather, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to pray for them. Maybe in their generation, some ulama will come and they will be the good one. And we know that there are a lot of, mashallah, good ulama coming from the same region. So if you would have given the bad omen or make the dua against them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would have fulfilled that one. Allah has given him so much of, in a way, so much of delegation that you ask the Nabi, what you want, I'll fulfill your wishes. I know your wishes as well. In the modern time, when we hear the comments from other people, like recently what happened, there's a lot of, provocation is happening. Recently what happened is in France, the president of France, Macron, when he says that Islam is the cause of the crisis. So let's think in critically on that part. There are two components of that one. One is radicalism. If he's addressing the radicalism, it's in all religion. Yes, we do have small. We need to admit this is we as a Muslim need to take care of that one. Whatever is wrong in us is wrong in Jibril. But that doesn't mean that's a whole level, the entire generation or entire Muslim ummah, lump all them with the same stick or lump everyone with the same. Yes, we do have radicals in our religion too, but there's a handful of people who misinterpret the things and take it forward with their own agenda, political and whatnot, or maybe misunderstanding, misconception, whatnot. Not everyone aligns to them. Same happens in the Christianity, same in Judaism, in Buddhism, in Hinduism, you name it. Everywhere there is a component of radicalism. Don't we see in this country, we have militias and all those here? What do you mean by that? They're not radicals, they are radicals. Obviously, they're not causing the trouble for all the peaceful living people. Generally, everyone is peaceful here, but some of them, bad elements, cause the disruption. So when he is saying there are radical elements, we have to deal with the radical elements. That's one part. But where he's going wrong is when he's labeling the entire generation or like all Muslim are in troublemaker. That's where he's going wrong. That's what most of the people goes wrong. When he says these crises everywhere in the world is because of Islam. I mean, he has to look deeper and think about it. Is it really because of Islam or because of crisis about something from someone? Who? So let's go a little bit deeper. Who caused those crises sometimes? So that's what it is. But leave it like that. So the point is, what Rasulullah during his time, what he did, when he had all these bad negativity, what he did, he used to make the dua for them. Don't you see the dua of Rasulullah? Umar radiallahu anhu, he accepted Islam. People, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave hidayah whoever he wants. But some people look into Islam, what Islam is, or trigger or something that they accept Islam. As the ulama says and as talks about that Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu is the result of the dua of Rasulullah. Rasulullah made the dua. Ya Allah, let this one of the powerful person physically and and intelligence and all those convert into Islam. This will benefit the Islam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala changed his heart. We know when he was ready to go and kill Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then we know the incident, the whole. I mean, I don't have time to go in detail, but you understand. He went and he looked at his sister, and then from there he understood that they already accepted Islam. And then he said, "No, listen, let me listen." And then the whole story goes on. And then he came. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put him to path, and he came and said, "I'm here to accept Islam now." And after that, you know how much glory Islam has gained. That doesn't mean when Rasulullah was there, it was not glory. It was. But this was the tawfiq, this was the plan of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala entered Umar into Islam, then Islam flourished in a whole different way. And we know Adl of Umar. We still remember, we still talk about it, the Adl of Umar. You know, one incident was Hazrat Umar, one time he said after his son one time said after accepting Islam, and they were talking and said, you know, what time when I had not accepted Islam, and you came in front of my zone, then I could have chopped you or kill you, whatever. But I avoided because of that. He said, oh, well, if I was there, I would have no hesitation if that was the case. So he was like, and so many others. But the point is, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed Rasulullah up to this part, and then at the same time, he said, you are rahmatul lil alameen. That means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put extra pressure on him. What it means is, he is really doing the justice with all of them, as Allah wants. And he did. So he always stay positive. So when these derogatory comments and other comes along, or in modern day and time, what our message would be, we should align what Rasulullah used to do. He always used to stay positive. He says, forget about ignorance. In this context, what we need to do as a Muslim of this time, that we need to educate ourselves. We need to educate our families. We need to educate our friends, buddies, and whatnot. So we need to gain knowledge and power. Knowledge is power. And another thing is, yes, should we not protest and all those things? Yes, should our blood not boil on these derogatory comments? As a Muslim, as a real Muslim, yes, our blood should boil on these bad words and derogatory words. But we need to protest in a positive and meaningful way, not just go and burn the things out in any country, anywhere, or everywhere, because we are destroying our own brother and sisters. Some assets they run on that one. Yeah, if you have to protest, mashallah, we are more than 1.5 to 2 billion Muslims out of 7 billion of entire world. We have power, more than 25%, 25% of the Muslims, mashallah. What we can do is silent protest. Now, yes, vocal plus silent protest. Don't buy this stuff. Economical setback really hurts pretty badly people. People understand that concept really fast than the other, and do in a right and not derogatory way, but in right and positive way. Try to help them out, understand what the Islam is, and try to reach out. Outreach would be our main goal. We should be doing. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us understand this concept and help us go through these trials, tribulations, and help Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to make dua for Macron and all of those people who is anti-Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala change their heart and let them enter into Islam. Then they'll see what the true Islam is. And we have seen so many of those cases that when they turn to Islam, they really help in a big way, because now they have different understanding. Now they have a real understanding of Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us bridge this gap and cause of, inshallah, bridging the gap. Inshallah, help us understand as well. Ameen. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم سائر المسلمين فاستغفر إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله استعينوا واستغفروا ونعوذ بالله من شرور انفسنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له واشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له واشهد ان محمدا عبده ورسوله ارسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا بين يدي الساعه من يطع الله ورسوله فقد رشد ومن يعصهما فانه لا يضر الا نفسه ولا يضر الله شيئا. اعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ان الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وأخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. اللهم اغفر لي وللمؤمنين وللمؤمنات يوم يقوم الحساب. قال إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذريتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. الله في أصحابي لا تتخذهم غرض من بعدكم من أحبهم فبحبي أحبهم ومن أبغضهم فبغضي أبغضهم وخير أمتي قرني ثم الذين يلونهم ثم الذين يلونهم. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن